So if someone is interested in buying land, where should they start? What should they do?
In the first place, you have to have that, what you call the interest. If you don't have interest, you will not buy land. Because when you have the
for me, what is usually very pertinent before I consider buying a piece of land is accessibility.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to SirVick TV, your home of infotainment. It has been a while, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a lot of things happened. We lost our gadgets for recording. We lost a lot of footage, so we are not able to, you know, get you content back to back for quite a while. But you know what? We are back, man, and you know, we're glad that we're back. So basically, welcome to the channel. We are trying to do things differently going forward. So first off, maybe forgive me about the quality. It might not be very good because of the gadgets that I'm currently using. I lost what we used to record previously, but we'll get back to our feet. So that aside, stay tuned. Now, we are the home of infotainment, so we want to craft our content in such a way that going forward we'll focus more on getting you guys informed about a number of aspects of life, you know, from job seeking, the HR perspective, investments, finance, and all that. And on that note, today I visited an area called, basically I've visited Kangondo Road. There is an area called Kamulu, there's an area called Joska, there's an area called Mala. So I am just visiting land proprietors or land sellers and homeowners and all that. I just want to get their perspective of what it takes to buy property, you know, what you need to look out for when you're buying property, and is buying property a good investment to do, or you should invest your money elsewhere. So in this video, of course, you'll see me showing you buildings that people have built in their house, in their homes, like homes that people have built wherever they bought land around the area that I'm in today. I'll show you the road conditions, you know, just basically the surrounding of many areas. So it will be musical, it will be more musical really. I'll just have music and clips here and there showing you the various areas that I've visited. But of course I'll also have an engagement with one or two people, maybe a buyer of land and maybe a landowner who is a seller in that case, so that you get their perspective of what to look out for when buying land. Is buying land a good thing and such like. So basically going forward we'll be doing such kind of videos to ensure that you guys are informed, not just entertained, but equally informed of what is happening in the society. Right now I'm in a place called Joska. I'm forgetting the name of the exact place, Pure something. Yeah, it's next to a Ndarugo company or whatever, quarry something. So basically it's also close to a place called Mavuno in Joska. So I started off my day at Mala, and then I've just come that way. So visited several places. You will see them in this clip. I'm just out to show you what it takes to, you know, buy land, such like. So I'll be visiting all these land buying companies, name them. I won't mention them here because they've not paid me yet, but I intend to visit them, get to hear their perspective, get to cover them, so that you'll be gaining some things whenever you watch my channel. So stay tuned. A lot is coming up. Don't tire. Don't touch the dial. Ladies and gentlemen, I had promised to get the view of an interested party in buying land, or a land buyer. So here we have our land buyer. Let's get to introduce her and then get to listen to her perspective of all this. So welcome. What's your name?
Thank you very much, SirVick. My name is Daisy. As you correctly put it, I'm very interested in investing in land matters, and today I'm in the area of Joska. Came to look for property in form of land. For me, what is usually very pertinent before I consider buying a piece of land is accessibility. It beats logic to invest in land that is inaccessible, because usually I want to settle in that place as soon as possible or invest, and if the place is inaccessible, then it means it won't serve the purpose. Another thing I usually look out for is infrastructure, in terms of maybe road, as I said, accessibility, and then other infrastructures like electricity.
Electricity is very key, sure.
Schools, hospitals, you see, those basic needs. And water.
Yeah, sure. Water is very, very
has
key.
to come in handy, because without water there is nothing much you can do. I'm usually interested in a bit of agriculture here and there, and water for sure will come in handy. Another thing, I like a place that is a bit developed because of security. I wouldn't want to reside in a place where I'm all by myself, as this would jeopardize my security.
Oh, sure. Security is very, very key.
Very true.
So maybe what could you advise someone who is interested? Maybe there's someone somewhere interested in buying land. What could you tell them? Is it worthy investment, or what's your take?
Yeah, according to me, I think investing in land, you can never go wrong at any given point, because land is an asset that appreciates on a daily basis. I usually even want to tell my friends it appreciates on an hourly basis, because if you purchase land today, maybe let's say at 8 a.m., by 9 p.m. for sure that land will have appreciated. And I want to tell young people, like yourself, SirVick, you can never be too ready to invest. Start small. You don't have to accumulate a lot of money so that you venture into this investment field. Start small. There are people out here who will have your back, and they will work with you with the journey.
Maybe what was your view on the price of land? Maybe the price of land last year, the price of land this year, is it the same? Has it changed? What is your take? And basically, how is the price of land?
As I said earlier, land appreciates on hourly or daily basis. So previously we've seen what do I call it? A trend where land has been appreciated rapidly, but nowadays I can say, due to the hard economic times, most Kenyans don't have the purchasing power, and to some extent this has slowed down the rate of acceleration, though still the land has appreciated a little bit. So currently it's affordable. I can say for those who have money that they want to invest in, investing in land at this point will do you justice.
So between land and maybe shares, bonds, which place could you like to put your money in?
Thank you. Shares, bonds versus land. For me, anytime land will do, for sure. Why do I say this? Because I said land appreciates very fast, and with the bonds and shares, mostly the dividends are usually, the rates as which we get, the interest rates are usually determined by the government. But those who invested this year, I hear they are getting out of it. But for me, anytime land does it for me, because it appreciates in such a rapid rate.
What of liquidity? You want money immediately, but you can't convert land. Land can't be that liquid very fast.
Yeah, sir, I want to agree with you. All businesses have their pros and cons, yeah. And when it comes to liquidity in terms of land, it takes a bit of time, though not that much, because like some of us who have been in this field for quite a while now, we have connections here and there, and for sure we can manage to liquidify our land assets.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. So do you encourage youth to buy land?
Yes, I do. Please come this side. In case you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put a number here that you can use to reach out to her. She'll definitely link you up with a good plot of land. But she's interested in buying land, so you'll just work together in acquiring more land. So thank you very much, Daisy, for your time.
Thank you.
To the sea for a getaway, car top down and we're driving just to feel young. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? Sand in your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one dime for a first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No, come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. And we moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. I remember I promised to link you up with a seller so that we hear the seller's perspective. This is one of the properties that the seller sold out. So we are here to interview the seller to get to hear her perspective on land, advice on those interested in buying land and such like things. So let's introduce our seller right there. So welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
So maybe you can introduce yourself.
My name is Judith Najala Wahungu, born from Western Province, and finally I found myself in Nairobi because of land.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because of the business of land?
Yeah. Not even business of land. I came because I wanted to stay on my own, not from my family.
Oh.
So that's why I found myself in Nairobi, around Joska.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So if someone is interested in buying land, where should they start? What should they do?
In the first place, you have to have that, what you call the interest. If you don't have interest, you will not buy land. Because when you have the interest, you'll just come to the field, meet people, walk to neighbors where you are buying land, ask questions from neighbors. Don't just buy land from Nairobi in offices, whereby when an office might be moved from today, closed, and then book another place.
Sure.
But when you come to the ground, you'll find people who have constructed the houses there. You'll interact with them, they'll tell you the truth of the land. Then if you are interested, actually you not hesitate getting out your money to buy the land.
So what should they look out for? I mean, what documents should they look for? How do they research on the land to know whether it's legit?
They should know the originality of the land. The owner, the original owner of that land, because a land has the owner, the original owner. Like now in Ukambani, you'll get the original owner of the land was a Mukamba. So it's good to reach those people, ask questions, as long as maybe the company has bought from them. But most of the companies, they buy from the original owners of the land. They don't finish the payments. They start cutting their land. They start selling them. And at the end of the day, you get yourself, you have bought the land from the company, and yet they never finish buying from the owner of the land. So it's good to reach out to the owner of the land, ask questions, and if they'll tell you the company has no problem with them, they have already paid the land, it's in their hands, then that one will be clean for you to go ahead and pay the land.
So even before asking for the title to go and do the search, you need to know the owner of the land.
Yes, because the title might be there. They'll show the title. Maybe in the bank it has a loan, or maybe we have fake titles from the streets from Nairobi. Somebody will come with a title and then give it to you. Then you will say, yeah, this now the original land I'm buying. End of the day, when you go to do the search, you get the title. The land is not there. You have the papers, but you don't have the land. So it's good to get the original owner of the land.
So do you encourage people maybe engaging the chief of the area or neighbors as well?
The most important, chief might be there, but the chief cannot be knowing everywhere.
Sure.
In fact, the person you can go to is the Mzee wa Kijiji or the Nyumba Kumi. Those are the people can tell you the right thing to buy.
Because at some point you may get that maybe the owner is dead.
Yes, the owner might be dead, but you go to the children or the wife. Don't talk to one person, go to the whole family, meet the whole family. Because one person in the family can be interested in selling the land, and then the brothers and sisters are not interested to sell the land. Then you get yourself in a wrong hand. So when you are buying the land, please look for the owners of the original land of the land. If it's sold to somebody else, look for somebody who has been sold the land. Then from there, call the family. Go sit down with the family members. They will tell you if they are interested in selling the land or not. So that tomorrow you might not end up in dispute of the land.
So have you witnessed any cases where someone buys land and they end up losing the land at the end of the day because they did not do proper background check?
I have witnessed so many cases, but the problem is not even the people. The problem is the person buying the land. You come to the ground, you ask for the land, you are shown the land, they tell you this land is meant for public. And then because you have the money and the money, you are so eager to move your money, you end up even buying the public land, saying that there's nowhere the government can take you. And then tomorrow, you'll start crying when your houses are being demolished. So you should be very careful. When you get the land belongs to the government, please don't buy it. Even if it takes 10 years, 3 years, 100 years, the government will come for your land. So please, let's be careful when you are buying land.
Maybe, what is your take on the current price of land? Is the price going up? Is the price going down, considering the hard economic times?
I'm telling you the truth, as much as the hard economic times we are in, land has never depressed. Land is always appreciating it every moment. You buy today 100,000, tomorrow you want to sell the land, you sell at 200,000. So it's good to invest in land.
So you can never go wrong with buying land.
Never go wrong with buying land.
Okay.
I got this from my dad. My dad told me that you'll never go wrong in buying land. And actually my dad was in for buying land. And from now, my dad died at 9 years and he had land, whereby even the children are enjoying the fruits.
The fruits of the father. So do you encourage people buying land instead of investing in other things? Maybe shares, bonds, such like things?
You know, for land, you'll never go wrong. Shares can go down today. Tomorrow they go high up. So we don't know where you are investing. When they go down, you get the smallest shares you have to get. But the land you buy today, tomorrow, the land has never depreciated in value. Please.
Yeah, so maybe what is your message to people out there who are interested in buying land? Do you encourage them to visit you, to see you so that you can connect them to land?
Visit me or wherever you are interested, because everybody is interested to stay anywhere in Kenya. Where are you interested to go and buy the land? If not me, visit everybody, wherever you are going, please go to the ground and visit the people who are staying there. Don't ignore them. They might give you the proper information about what you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there you have it. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. In case you're interested in buying land, do your research, get to the ground, get to know what happens right there. Bye-bye. Peace out.